So, gonna hop right into a quick little video here. I know bulk of my content has been about QuantCrawler Signals, the strategy, which is right here. So, this is coming out at the end of June. The indicator for this is already out. So, if you wanted access to the indicator, you can't fine tune as many items with the indicator though as you'll be able to with the strategy. So, again, this is at the end of June. I know I try to say it like 15 to 20 times in every video that it's end of June because all my comments and DMs and Discord DMs are like, hey, I don't have access to this because it's not out yet. So I'm testing this a few more weeks. I'm live testing it. I'm forward testing it. I've been testing it for 2 weeks. So I'm just going to walk you guys through what the numbers look like for the last 365 days. This is two MNQ contracts. And then I'll show you what I'm running on my live account. Last week, we had a great week, made $3,000. And then it's now the morning of Monday, the 15th, when the Asia market reopened on Sunday. We actually took 3 trades. They all hit and made $1,000 last night on the live account with 10 contracts on MNQ. So this is the last 365 days. And basically, to explain what this is, because one of the comments I got is this just a stack small wins and be able to let it breathe and you take a couple big losses, and it's exactly what it is. So you actually have, in truth, a negative RR. You're going for zero point 0.7 on your take profit, and you're pretty much risking a zero point 0.7 to 1. So is it optimal? No, it's not optimal, but does it have an insanely high win rate so it doesn't matter? Also, yes. You can say otherwise, but I'm actually live testing it, so I don't really care how you feel about it. But this is two contracts over the last 365 days, $24,000 on the P&L with a drawdown of 1605, a 76% win rate, and a profit factor of 1.65. When we go to look at, let's just keep the presets, the last 90 days on this, again, two contracts. P&L is almost $10,000 for a $924 drawdown and almost an 81% win rate and a profit factor of 2. The last 30 days, $2,600 on the P&L for a $619 drawdown. And then when we let's just look at the trades, right? So you can see we are on an absolute heater right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me make this bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins in a row. And like I said, when you lose, it's double what you win. So you run in a point 0.5, 0.7 to 1, depending on, I've been messing with different take profits. So you basically, when the trade hits, you make $104. When it loses, you lose 220. But when you're stacking, this is 7 wins in a row, taking one of these every once in a while with an 80% win rate doesn't really matter. It does, but it still doesn't matter. Then you're on 3 wins here with a loss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins in a row, a loss. One. You can see I don't need to go one by one, but as I scroll down over the last 30 days, you have an insanely high number of wins sprinkled in with every once in a while you take a $220 loss. So as I continue to scroll down, again, last 30 days, here we go. This is great. I like these numbers. And if you don't like it, you don't have to trade it. That's fine. That's the beauty of trading. You can do whatever you want. But for me, I'm doing this with 10 contracts. So I'm going to update it to mine, and then I'm going to show you my live account for last week, and I'll show you what it looks like for the last 24 hours. So on 10 contracts with the last 30 days, the P&L is $13,068. The drawdown is almost 3,100. Again, same profitable trades number, and profit factor is great. And then just quickly to look at the last 365, you'll be able to see my live account right now. Last week started at 8,000. I think today it's up to 12.2, so $12,200. And over the last 365 days, would have made $120,000 with a max drawdown, which is going from peak to trough, right? So it's not like this strategy only lost $8,000, but from its highest point to its lowest point in total right now from that is $8,026. You're going to have some ebbs and flows along the way, but from its peak to its lowest trough, $8,026 on your drawdown for a 76% win rate over 365 days and a profit factor of 1.65. Again, if none of this is anything you like, you don't have to trade it. But this is incredibly good to me. I like it. So when I go to my live account, yesterday on June 14, we haven't actually taken a trade in June 15, which is Monday, and this goes off a calendar day. So you can see up here, this is my live account. The total P&L for the day I'm running right now is 1,076. You can see this all came from Sunday, June 14th, 3 trades. We have basically 10 in, 10 out. So times 3, 60 contracts, total 1,076, and we're up to $12,274. So when I go and look at last week from June 7 to June 13, we had an 88.89% profitable trades for a total P&L of $3,025. And so when I go over to my cash history, if we go from June 7 to June, we'll put June 15 and we click go. You can see here that on June 8th, technically, since Saturday was the 7th, June 8th, which was last Sunday, we started at $8,172 on our balance. And in just these few days of me pushing this live with 10 contracts, as I scroll down, you can see we had a lot of movement. We had a lot of trades last week. We are currently sitting at $12,274. So, again, this is my live account. I'm going to refresh it and I'll just come back in and show you guys. I'll keep talking so the video doesn't cut when I edit it, and we'll go again, cash history. We'll go last week, but I'll update it to today and click go. It's the exact same numbers that you're seeing right here. Again, I'm annoying and keep talking so the video doesn't cut because I auto edit these because I'm lazy like that. So we'll go week, or actually I'm already on custom range for performance. And you can see from last week through today, percent profitable trades 91.07 for a total P&L 4,101. And again, it's my live account. So I'm running this strategy over the last 7 days and running it on my live 90.91. We've only lost one trade, made 4180. These numbers aren't directly lined up with this because TradingView uses like a rounded volume. The broker is the source of truth. As always, made 4101 in this same time period, and this is saying 4180. So we're off a little bit, 79 bucks. But here's one area that is better is we've only had one losing trade and the total loss is $744. This is saying it's actually 1317. So my drawdown is actually not, from peak is not as bad as it actually is at the broker. So this is the QC signal strategy. Again, it comes out end of June. You don't have access to it now, but you have access to the indicator. The indicator is out. And then you can see here, like when I scroll, these are the trades that it took last night. It fires along, it runs up to, I think I was running a 0.6 take profit last night. It runs up and hits. And then again, it pulls back a little, runs up and hits. And then I got a little nervous. I was actually watching this when it was the only one I watched. Starts running down. I'm like, great, here we go. And then it goes straight to TP and it hasn't fired anything else since because it's not meeting any of the settings that I have optimized. One thing to all you guys know, I have what's called quantcrawler.com/orb-results. So if you come over to the orb-results page, you'll see where my Python engine has optimized for the opening range break. When it finds a pair that actually is worthy of being on here, it populates in. I'm doing this exact same thing with QuantCrawler signals. So there will be a signals page that will give you all of the settings that you will input into the strategy. And I do have 5 Forex pairs on here. I've already optimized them. I already have them set. I'm just forward testing them on some evals. So I will have MNQ and MGC ready for futures. And there are 5 Forex pairs as well that are optimized. They aren't as optimized as an 80% win rate. The way that move and volume, they're landing anywhere to 55 and 65% win rate, which is still good. And it's back forward tested, walk forward 70-30 split over the last 13 months, almost 14 months now. So they're back tested, validated, they're in scope, out of scope. Everything is as you'd want it on a back test, with 70% of the data being shown to the engine and 30% being reserved. And whichever pair comes up or settings comes up best in the 70% has to hold up in the 30%. So 5 Forex pairs coming, 2 futures pair tickers right now, and working on M2K, MYM, and MES as well. But having a hard time optimizing those right now. It just doesn't seem to like the lower volume on there. So this seems to only do well with MGC and MNQ on futures right now where the volume is persistent. So end of June coming out. These are the settings. This is my live account. This is my payout. I don't have prop firm payouts to show you because I'm trading this on a live account. This is my real money. So these are real trades at my broker, and I'm running it live. So there you have it.